requirement that female cabin crew wear makeup while on duty. The airline called it...
At least we've been invited.
Detonator. I'm the one infected, twisted animator. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter. You're the fire starter, twisted fire starter. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter.
Prodigy, Firestarter to kick off the show. Welcome to the show, and what tragic circumstances we have to begin the show this evening because of Keith Flint being found dead out of his home in Essex this morning, aged just 49 years old. All day long, social media has been going crazy with people posting photos and posting really heartfelt messages, talking about what he and what the Prodigy's music meant to them. It's been mad to see the kind of breadth of people that have been affected by Prodigy as a band. Started out as a dancer, moved up to being a front man, and Firestarter, the song that you just heard, is the song that got the Prodigy their number one in the UK and the US, and really was a cultural movement, this song. As Grimmy just said, it was the song that made your parents petrified. It was the song that made every teenager or young person in the UK and beyond excited. It was incendiary, it was bonkers, he looked terrifying, and yeah, just so exciting. What was also really interesting about the social media today was every single person who had the pleasure of meeting him or running into him or interviewing him in a professional way was just bowled over by how much of a kind spirit he was. Seemed to be such a loved guy. I met him a couple of times, and I can vouch for that kindness happening both of those times. Liam Howlett from the Prodigy on a post on Instagram today said, "I can't believe I'm saying this, but our brother Keith took his own life over the weekend. I'm shell-shocked, angry, confused and heartbroken." And we send all our love to Liam and the band and Keith's family and friends. And we'll remember him through his music and through his performances. This is the first experience that I had of the Prodigy. I still remember it now as a kid. Totally infectious. It's called Out of Space.
I'm gonna send it to outer space, find another race. I'm gonna send it to outer space, find another race. I'm gonna send it to outer space, find another race. I'm gonna send it to outer space, find another race. I'm gonna
Prodigy Out of Space. Celebrating the life of Keith Flint at the start of the show tonight, thanks to Lee. It says, Keith Flint has provided so memories to my life and I'm totally heartbroken about him. Hello, Kate locked in, and Jessica Carroll as well. This is what an absolute legend he was. The Prodigy were the sounds that tracked to my teenage years, and Keith was an important, unique idol. Let's have this, Breathe, from Fat of the Lands.
Psychosomatic, addict, insane. Break the pressure. The blood of my low texture. Psycho, somatic, addict, insane. Inhale, inhale, you're the victim. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Psychosomatic, addict, insane. Break the pressure. The blood of my low texture. Psycho, somatic, addict, insane. Inhale, inhale, you're the victim. Exhale, exhale, exhale.
Remembering the life of Keith Flint on BBC Radio 1. There would be no The Prodigy if there was no Keith Flint. He very much was the guy who brought the whole band together. He met Liam Howlett at a rave, of all places, in the late 80s, and asked Liam Howlett when he saw him DJ, did he have a mixtape for him? He asked him for a personalised mixtape, and Liam gave him one. And wrote the word Prodigy on the cover of the mixtape, which was a reference to his favourite synthesizer. Friend Leroy Keith and his friend Leroy joined Liam as dancers, and then of course Keith went on to be the front man. This one from Invaders Must Die, Warriors Dance. got Paul Cooper locked in, Petters as well. Saying some of the best songs of the 90s right there, Annie, talking about the first few of the show. Hello, Scott from Glasgow as well, saying the Prodigy as a teenager, Keith Flint was the face and the outlet for my teenage angst. What a sad loss.